The most anticipated race is back, and the 200 lap / Brickyard 500 is back. Welcome to the Brickyard 500 here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It is a sold out crowd here tonight. Who's going to get to victory lane? Raymond Cardell and Ava Shipman are the favorites to win tonight. Shipman has a pole, and she has 2 wins here. Can she get her 3rd win tonight? Let's go trackside. Race fans, if you're able to, please rise and please remove your hats. As you hear perform your national anthem, please welcome Pelican. Thank you, and now it is time to see where your favorite drivers are starting. Row number 1, Ava Shipman, Raymond Cardell, Peyton McMahon. Row number 2, Alexander Owens, Leandro Ortega, and Emma Green. Row 3, Carson Healy, Matthew O'Darnell, and Kendall Homan. Row number 4, Teslina McElroy, Scott Soffren, Ella Litzman. Row number 5, Matthew Godwin, Richard Green, and Matthew Johnson. Row number 6, Nathan Rockhill, Charlie Cole, Caitlin Healy. Row number 7, Nicholas Green, Jack Moon, and Jacob Spencer. Row number 8, Nancy Soffren, Brady Savant, and Delilah Shipley. Row number 9, Bella Gillum, Avery Shipley when Erin Todd. Row number 10, Cameron Evans, Nolan Fernando, and Madison Bowling, and starting last, we get to Carson Cole. The NBCSN's coverage of the Brickyard 500 is here. We're ready to go, racing under the lights. Turn 4 will be a problem, like I showed in qualifying. Carson Cole bringing up the rear, but the front row, Shipman, Cardell, McMahon, maybe the best front row of the race. And we're underway in the Brickyard 500, presented by the Indiana Hoosiers. We've seen a wreck on lap 1 before on the front straightaway, but we're not going to see one quite yet. Not on the front straightaway, at least. Cardell around the outside. He won earlier this afternoon. He wants to win. He wants to go back to back. Here comes Ortega. And Leandro Ortega is quick. Owens is there as well. Big pack of cars right here. This is going to change everything. Carson Healy in the grass. And there is no wreck that I can see. No wreck I can see here. And Leandro Ortega leads lap number 1 here in Indianapolis. Ava Shipman, she's won here twice. She's looking for her 3rd win, this time her 1st win in the 42. Both of Shipman's wins came in the number 1 here. And now down the back straightaway, it's Ortega on lap 2. The guard number 10, Leandro Ortega, having a fast car for once this year. It's side by side for the lead. Shipman, Ortega, contact made. It was door to door. And Ortega round the outside, getting with a great run. And there is the first one. McElroy, Green, Gillum, McElroy was on top of her. Huge hits in the back of the field. And the big one happens here in Indianapolis on lap 2. Nick Green got airborne. And the big one has happened. Nolan Fernando involved. And Indianapolis gobbles up fast competitors. Cole was not involved, but Nick Green was. As it's Ortega who leads lap number 3. Almost 3 wide. McMahon to 3rd. Back up to 3rd is Peyton McMahon. That was one heck of a wreck right there that happened. We will see plenty of wrecks here tonight. That wreck took some fast cars out too. Wow, Bella Gillum was in the wreck, but she barely got any damage. She sits in 13th. Wow. Bella Gillum actually has some luck tonight. Carson Healy has some luck too. But it's Leandro Ortega who is leading. And right now, Ava Shipman cannot pass him. Not quite yet though. It took a while, like for Raymond Carbondale's car to come in when qualifying. He sits in 5th, but still, that's a great top 5 run by him. There's Emma Green, she's up front. Rock Hill right there as well. We saw a lap 2 crash out of 4 as well. That turn out of turn 4, that is going to be one of the craziest turns of the night. Turn 4 is McMahon, Owens, side by side. Owens saves it. What is saved by Alex Owens? But here comes Raymond Carville. He's there. He will take 4th way. Homan and Green, contact made. Not Nick Green, but Emma Green. Nathan Rockhill around the outside with a great run. And Owens hangs on to 4th. As Ava Shipman leads here in Indianapolis on lap number 6. Nick Green back down in 29th. He was caught up in that one. Jacob Spencer was in the wreck as well. Are we going to see any wreck here? Here in a bit. I think we may. This is a huge pack of cars. Crazy racing already early in this one. 200 laps of racing in this race. Oh man, front straightaway, almost a wreck, almost 3 wide. I think it was almost 4 wide. Bella Gillum was a part of that too. As it's Ortega who's back up front here in Indianapolis. But here comes Peyton McMahon. Can she win? We're here in Indy. Who's going to wreck? That's the question now. When will the next wreck happen? We all know that wrecks change everything. Well, here in Indy, we've seen it so many times here. In the history of Indianapolis, we've seen so many wrecks happen. And right now, we see Leandro Ortega right there. Great run to the back of the 42. Ortega is fast. Nango, the lap car right there, coming in behind the 16. Carbondale looking to pass Fernando, and he will. There's Rockhill as well. Nolan Fernando has not had the season he wanted after flipping in Daytona Race 2 and when flipping at the Glen last week. He gets damaged here. Tesley and McElroy flips, but keeps their car going. And at the end of the first wreck, we have not seen anybody be out of the race yet. Carson Healy looking strong. Inside of that, number 27 in 12th. Can he win with the Brickyard 500? And if you remember, this is Jacob Spencer's first appearance here in any racing series here in Indianapolis. And we have a battle for third. Nathan Rockhill is on the move in the 21. Look at the 10 of Ortega. It's side by side for the lead, but Shipman holds the outside well, but Ortega is the best on the inside. Ortega, one heck of a run to the back of the 42. Matthew Darmel inside the top 5. He's won this race before. Can he win it? Can he win another Indianapolis race? Leandro Ortega to the lead once again here in Indianapolis. Some chaos happening up front as well, as we see everybody was beginning to be in a pack with each other, as it's Leandro Ortega who leads here in Indianapolis. And now through turn 2 on lap 11 and 200. Raymond Carbondale sitting back down in 7th, trying to get on the move. He's trying to be fast tonight. Right now he doesn't have any luck. We have a battle for the lead. Ava Shipman, Leandro Ortega, side by side. No wrecks out of 4 that we can see. Ava Shipman continues to lead here in Indianapolis. There must have been another wreck. Yes, Stoffren and Todd, they both went around, I think, because there must have been a wreck. Nancy Stoffren on pit road, and that's huge. Wow, crazy racing. Duncan, Ortega, contact made. McMahon gets sideways on lap 12. Almost a wreck up front. We almost saw another big one. Leandro Ortega continues to lead in Indianapolis. But he has to face, I think, the queen of Indianapolis, and that is Ava Shipman. Ava Shipman cannot be stopped at this racetrack. Shipman is so good here. How about Carson Cole? Carson Cole starting in last up to 14th, I think. Yeah. And that's luck right there. And that's just luck right there. As Ortega leads. Rockhill in 3rd. Ava Shipman getting a great run, and here comes Matthew Darmel. Come on, camera. Thank you, camera. And the track's cameras do not like us, apparently. Look at Raymond Cardell. He's starting to come to life here. The 63 coming to life. He's in 6th right now. Now falling back down to 7th. Cardell started 2nd. Can he go back to back? Can he sweep Indianapolis? He won earlier this afternoon in the Crazy Sports Good Mountain Dew League for his first IndyCar victory. Now he's looking to win tonight. Like we said, he won earlier this afternoon as he's looking to win tonight. We also have to say happy birthday to Audrey Schreiner. Today is Audrey Schreiner's birthday, May 17th, 2034. Ava Shipman, great run through the outside. She gets there. Ava Shipman's there. Great run. Shipman, Ortega, door to door. Contact made. Ortega almost goes around. Now comes to turn 4. Now through turn 4. Shipman gets there. Hits Ortega. Ortega wants to lead back. But here comes Rockhill. Nathan Rockhill was fast tonight. He makes contact with a 10. And Nathan Rockhill to the lead on lap 16. Nathan Rockhill has some speed in the 21. And the Anderson native takes the lead in Indianapolis. McMahon almost around. She saves it. And here comes Cameron Evans. Cameron Evans with a great run. We are going to see a crash pretty soon as Nathan Rockhill leads Indianapolis. Nick Green went 24th. Ava Shipman with another great run to the back of the 21. But the 10 is there. Ortega, great run out of 2. He's there and he wants to make it side by side for 2nd. Shipman and Ortega make contact, and Ortega wants to lead. Rockhill almost goes around. Owens wants to win the Brickyard 500. Alex Owens hasn't won in a very long time. His last win was season number 5. This season has been all about drivers snapping their long losing streaks, like Jack Moon and Savannah Call. Jack Moon, Savannah Call broke it. Yeah, their losing streaks, same as Erlen Todd when Carson Healy. I don't think, no, Healy did not make the championship for last year. He's looking for some redemption this year. Shipman, Ortega, almost a wreck out of 3. Onto that short chute, almost a wreck up front. Matthew Johnson in 22nd right now. He's not having a great run at all. Leandro Ortega runs in 2nd. Haley Duncan is here at the racetrack right now. She's not in the car. That's Ava Shipman in the 42. Ava Shipman cannot be stopped here. Contact made between McMahon and Owens. Owens keeps keeps that 4th spot. Some pretty intense racing up front here in Indianapolis. Carson Healy wants 10th. As it's still Nathan Rockhill who leads here at the Brickyard. Can he win out in the Yard of Bricks at the world's capital of racing? Side by side for a second again. And Ava Shipman will clear Ortega. And they almost caused a wreck right there as well. Ava Shipman back to second. And she is closing back in on your leader. She wants the lead, but here comes Ortega again. Car around. And the big one happens again. Nick Green. Huge hit. He is way up in the air. He's out of the race. Holy cow. Holy cow. Nick Green had some air. Somebody yeeted him into the air. And another wreck happens. And this is going to cause the leaders to be slow. Holy cow. Nick Green. What a crash. What on earth happened? I saw Shipley go around first, and then I saw Green, and then when we got there, Green got way up into the air, and Nick Green is out of the race early. Jacob Spencer caught up in that one. And the big one happens again in Indianapolis. Nancy Stolfren involved, but Nick Green, and we have some good news. He is alright. He got yeeted again into the air. Nick Green will be finishing in last, just like Nolan Vernango. His luck here. We're here at IMS. When here this season has not been good. And it's still Leandro Ortega who leads in Indy on lap 23. Nick Green is alright. And the thing is, that happened in the back as well. Johnson was caught up in that one. Nancy Stolfren, Jacob Spencer, Erlen Todd, Richard Green. Crazy big wreck that was. Jack Moon destroyed in the 50. And the Indianapolis Monster taking care. And another one happens. And the 42 flips again. Are you kidding me? Ava Shipman's out of the race. Ava Shipman is out of the race here. Are you kidding me? And the big one happens again. That changes everything. Ava Shipman and the 42 flips again. The 42 should be married with you flipping. That's, I think, the 3rd or 4th time that the 42 has flipped this year. And dang, that causes some chaos. That chaos happens. And that brings Ava Shipman to a halt. She is out of the race. And there's another wreck as well. Scott Stolfren not having a good run right now. Stuck on the wall. This is huge. There's been some monster hits. When every monster hit that has happened, everybody's okay. There's McElroy. And a lot of cars were coming this way. Oh, good. Carbondale wasn't involved in that one. Oh, Spencer almost got involved there. Oh. They're somehow avoiding Scott Soffren, and they do. With Darmel. Wow. Carson Healy. Destroyed. Has yet to pit. He's in 6th, but he's destroyed. That was the first short chute wreck that we've seen in a while. As we see the 27 looking to pit, but he's not going to pit this time. A lot of cars pitting again. Shipley. Oh my goodness, where did Madison Bowling come from? Bowling is there. Gillum in 12th. Well, you better tell him, but this race is the best race that we've seen this year. It's the most chaotic one, and it's Rock Hill who's up front on lap 27. You better tell Crazy Sports Good League that. Ava Shipman, Nick Green, and others are out of the race. That changes everything here in Indianapolis. But Nick Green got airborne. I mean, that's the second time today, but he got yeeted up into the air. I mean, but his car was a rocket. I mean, his car shot up into the air. Crazy wreck makes Nick Green to finish in last. And this is the first commentating break that we're taking. You are going to ride along with Raymond Carbondale. You're not going to miss a thing in the battle up front. You're right along with Carbondale. Don't go anywhere. You are watching the Brickyard 500. Presented by the Indiana Hoosiers. 99 laps to go here from Indianapolis. Rock Hill, McMahon on pit road, 25 cars remain, and Raymond Carville is leading at the Brickyard. Can he hang on to win the Brickyard 500? Lap 102 of 200. The laps are winding down, less than 100 to go. It's been one heck of a race, a lot of chaos, and Carville leads Indianapolis. Avery Shipley right there. She will slow him up. Ella Linselman back up front in Indy. She's won this race before. She won last season. Can she win here this year? Car around again. Well, we'll see who it is when we It's Alex Owens. Alex Owens just came out on pit road as well. He's gone around. Ella Linselman leads Indianapolis. Can she win the Brickyard 500 here in Indy? Carville right there. Great run. He's in second on lap 104. The top two all right there. Rocco in third, McMahon fourth, fifth Avery Shipley, sixth Matty Bowling, seventh Matthew Johnson, eighth Cameron Evans, ninth Leandro Ortega, and 10th we get to the 74. There's Alexander Owens struggling right now. Jacob Spencer is still in the race. He's in 21st. Linselman leads Indianapolis right now. She has a 6/10 of a second lead and closing. It's now 4/10. Carville 4/10 back. Spencer just getting up to speed now. He's right there. Oh my goodness gracious. Crazy racing here from Indianapolis. Spencer almost goes around right in front of Carville. Almost did that. Carville still has second. Ella Linselman is becoming when Indianapolis Monster. She's won here before, so she knows how to get it done. We're here in Indianapolis. Last year's champion Raymond Carville sits in second. Spencer almost goes around. He lost control of the race car, but he saved it. What a save by Jake. Matthew Johnson almost runs Raymond Carville in the wall. Carville with the great save. Carville, what a save. That 63 almost went around, but he was able to save it. Great saves by both the 65 and the 63. This new aero package was making it difficult for cars to handle. Was making it difficult for drivers to handle their own cars. Carville running the inside. Linselman gets slow. Carville's back up front here in Indianapolis. Here comes the 55 to the back of Carville. And Carville pulls away out of turn 4. There's a big checkup. Back in the back of the pack, there was a huge checkup. As it's still Raymond Carville who leads here in Indianapolis. He won earlier this afternoon in the Crazy Sports Good Mountain Dew League. Can he win again? Alex Owens on pit road. He is safe, and here comes Littleman. Littleman there. She will retake the lead, but Conrail with a great run on the outside. Littleman back up front on lap 108. There is one more commentating break coming up, and it will be, I think, a long one. And I don't know if I will be back in time to finish the race, because I will have to work on my CSK room. Although during the break I was cleaning it, so. Raymond Coverdale sitting in second, side by side with Matthew Johnson. Coverdale goes around, backs it hard into the wall. Barely any damage though to Coverdale. Johnson wrecks Coverdale, and Raymond Coverdale barely has any damage. That could have been disastrous for the 63. I mean, he backed into the wall. He does have some back end damage, but he keeps it going in the right direction. He sits in second. That could have been the end of Raymond Coverdale's chance of winning the race. Coverdale not pitting. Raymond Coverdale, no front end damage. That just completely helped him out. Trust me, that helped him. Rocket right there. It's still Ella Littleman who leads in Indianapolis. He's 26 seconds back from the leader. And I talk about Coverdale. Raymond Coverdale. Barely any back end damage. Let's go to the drone cam. That's not the drone cam, that's the visor cam. You can see barely any back end damage, but he's still pitting. Raymond Coverdale, I think, just got taken out of this one. Rocco maybe getting put back into this run, having a chance to win. Littleman does have some front end damage as well. Coverdale on pit road. Is Rocco going to take second away? If he passes Rocco, probably not. Actually, yes, probably. Yes, he does. Coverdale on pit road. Now it's coming out. But he is going to be still in the top 3 spots. That was a quick pit stop, though. Raymond Coverdale in third. Ella Littleman saves it. Almost a wreck. Oh, and the leader almost wrecked. That was almost devastating. That was almost a devastating wreck for the 17 on lap 112. And there's another wreck. Peyton McMahon goes around and is back right on track where she needs to be. But she went around quick too. Rocco's in second. There's Littleman in the lead. As Ella Littleman is in lap traffic here in Indianapolis. What a race we are watching. here from Indy. Tesla and McElroy, the lap car right in front. What a race we're watching. Chaos happening. Spencer almost goes around. Delilah Shipley right there. She's the lap car. And here goes Rockhill, trying to get his lap back. It's side by side, not for the lead, but Rockhill is in second. He does get one of his laps back. I think he just got his lap back. Yes, he did. Rockhill is back on the lead lap. And Nathan Rockhill could potentially win the Brickyard. This could be one heck of a race. Bowling. McMahon side by side. Bowling up front. Bowling in fourth. Bella Gillum in the top 10. Leandro Ortega in the top 10. Avery Shipley in the top 10. Carson Cole in the top 10. That's nuts. Nancy Sofrin back down in 23rd. Nathan Rockhill closing the gap on the 17, 36 second advantage for Littleman. But is closing. And Coverdale was closing too. Dude, Raymond Coverdale could potentially win this one. Coverdale looking to get his lap back and looking to be on the lead lap. This is going to help him. And this sure is helping Coverdale and Rockhill. Litzman on the outside. Loses ground. And Raymond Coverdale is back on the lead lap after this pass. Coverdale repasses the 17. He's back on the lead lap. Raymond Coverdale, Nathan Rockhill on the lead lap. And right now, Rockhill, as it stands, is closing the gap. He still has a lot of time. Rockhill could potentially win the Brickyard 500. This is going to be close. You are watching the Brickyard 500, and we're right along with Ella Litzman. She has a bumper cam. a lot of questions, and an upset is about to happen in Indianapolis. Bella Gillum, for the first time this year, has the lead and has a chance to win the Brickyard 500. Lintelman to third. It's now between McMahon and Gillum. Holy cow. No one expected this. Comdale in seventh, and Bella Gillum could win Indianapolis. That would be a huge upset. Now back to the commentating break, the roof cam. Bella Gillum. Great racing here from Indianapolis. Less than 40 to go. 36 laps left at the Brickyard, and Bella Gillum's back up front. Gillum could easily win this one. Look at Peyton McMahon, look how fast she is. Man, she's fast. Look at the 17. Litzman's there as well. How about this? What a comeback by Matthew Johnson. Matthew James Johnson inside the top 5. This is a comeback by him. And Gillum will keep the lead almost as she always goes around. Here comes McMahon down through turn 4. McMahon right there. It's side by side to the front stretch. Coming to 35 to go. "35 laps to go." Gillum back up front here in Indianapolis. Here it is. Gillum leads. How about Coverdale with the great finish ahead? With a top 5 finish ahead. We know that he's most likely going to finish top 5. McMahon almost goes around. That was almost devastating for Peyton. Back onto the front straightaway. 34 laps to go for Gillum. Bella Gillum, this may be the most luck she has ever had in her career. What a comeback this has been. Gillum's up front. She leads Indy. Can Bella and maybe win Brickyard 500. Bella Gillum looking like that she's about to win here in the Brickyard 500. 200 laps in this one, and the laps are winding down. We're Darnell right there. McMahon gets slowed. Litzman gets slowed, and the 74. And this is huge. This is gonna help Gillum. She has a 1 second lead over the rest, over McMahon and Litzman. If both of them wreck, that could help Bella Gillum. They are catching slow lap car of Leandro Ortega. Come to lap 169. And now out turn 4. Ortega pits. 32 laps are racing left here in Indianapolis. Litzman, great run to the back of Gillum. She gets sideways. That almost ended Litzman's chances of winning, and I think that almost ended her, and I think that almost ended McMahon's chances of winning as well. Great racing. Coming to 31 laps to go. Gillum right there. Litzman inside. She hits Gillum. It's side by side to the short chute. Contact continues to be made. And Litzman retakes the lead on the inside. 31 laps left here in Indianapolis for Ella Litzman. Litzman loses the lead again. 31 laps to go, and Gillum's back up front. Matthew Johnson into the wall again, as it's still Bella Gillum who leads. On and win this one. Bella Gillum looking fast. looking for a win that she has not had looking for a win that she has not gotten in 2 years. Went winless in season 21, and I think in 3 years. I think she also went winless back in season 20. I'm gonna have to check it out. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna check it out real quick. I'm gonna see if she did win the Great American Race in season 20. If she did, she hasn't won in 2 years. I will be right back. Bella Gillum is not going to win the Brickyard. She pits, and now it's a battle between the top two. Litzelman and McMahon battling. The last time Bella Gillum won was in season 19. That was a Great American Race then. Ella Litzman in the lead. Raymond Conrail to third. Could he potentially win here in Indianapolis? It ain't over till it's over. Bella Gillum on pit road, and things are looking up for Matthew Johnson as well. This could potentially be heartbreaking for. This could potentially be where Raymond Carville, Indianapolis victory. 3 wide. Carville goes around. Carville, hard hit. Goes around. Oh my goodness. He is not having damage. What the heck happened? Carville's still pitting, but he just has Becky damage. What the heck happened? I've never seen that before. I don't think. On lap 175, things are getting down to the nitty gritty. Gillum back onto the racetrack. Here's Evans. Shipley there in the top 10. Look at Bowling, Rockhill, and Cole, Carson Cole, as well in the top 10. And Bella Gillum is now back into third. Cardell had a chance to win, and then he completely lost control. And Litzman may be on her way to a Brickyard victory. But look how fast Peyton McMahon is. If the top two get into a crash, That would end their chances of winning the race. And Bella Gillum could still possibly win this one. McMahon, Litzman, side by side for the lead. McMahon back up front with 25 laps to go. 25 laps to go for Peyton McMahon. She has not won in a long time either. Evans gets a lot back. And these two cars are in lap traffic. And McMahon wrecks. And they both have to come to pit road and spend a long time on pit road. That would allow Bella Gillum to have a chance to win with the Indianapolis, to win the Brickyard 500. Littleman behind the lap cars. It's a 1 second and more advantage for Peyton McMahon. She may be on her way to a Brickyard victory. We're not counting anybody else out. A lot of shuffling in the back of the field. That could potentially cause some chaos here. Who's going to win Indianapolis? McMahon on lap 178 leads. Look at Littleman about to be side by side with Bowling as she's trying to get close back in. And now she does get a great run to the back bumper of the 66. This could potentially be a this could potentially be a Bella Gillum Indianapolis win. Ella Littleman has gone around. She flips. That will end her chances of winning Indianapolis. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. McMahon. Oh my. I mean. Are you kidding me? Ella Littleman is out of the race. Raymond Cardell on pit road. This is devastating. Bella Gillum may get a top 2 finish. Here comes the 9. It's side by side. If Peyton McMahon gets in a wreck and flips, she will be out of the race if she lands on a roof. And that could potentially and this race could potentially go to Bella Gillum. Gillum in second, having a chance to win. McMahon having a chance to win. 20 to go. It's not over till it's over. Late race chaos. Late race chaos loses the race for Ella Littleman. And McMahon is in heavy traffic as well. 19 laps to go for Peyton McMahon here in Indianapolis. This could be a Bella Gillum stunner. Peyton McMahon leads Indy. Comes to lap 183. If she gets caught up in a wreck, that would change everything. McMahon is slow because she is in heavy lap traffic right now. Like we said, if she gets into a wreck, that would change everything. And that would cause Bella Gillum to have a great chance with winning the Brickyard 500. There's no way that Gillum's gonna win the 500 unless, which is a good possibility, with Peyton McMahon getting a wreck by making a mistake. There's a huge possibility that Peyton McMahon could easily get into a crash. But no lap cars ahead or behind, not for a while yet. There are lap cars in front of her. 17 laps remain here in Indianapolis for the Brickyard 500. And now there are a lot more lap cars catching her. And she is catching, when she is right behind a big pack of lap cars, which means if they wreck, McMahon would be involved, I think. And the lap cars behind her are closing. McMahon having a chance to win the Brickyard 500. Next time by, 15 laps to go. Great racing tonight from Indianapolis. Raymond Carbonell won earlier this afternoon. Can Bella Gillum win? She's still way behind, but it's still anybody's race. If there's a wreck, if Peyton McMahon gets into a crash, she would not win. If McMahon gets into a wreck, that could possibly end her chances with winning the Brickyard 500. And and there are some more lap cars behind her. This could potentially hurt her. Richard Green into the wall, and this may hurt McMahon. The lap cars in front of her are getting aggressive, enough that they may win. They may cause Peyton McMahon to lose this race. Peyton McMahon has said so many times that if she wrecks, that it will be devastating to see her lose. She said that so many times tonight on the radio. And now, on lap 187, she's just 14 laps away from completing 200 laps and winning one of the craziest races of the year, the Brickyard 500. More lap cars closing in on McMahon. Raymond Caldwell behind the 66 now. Sorry, I'm back. This could potentially be devastating if Peyton McMahon wrecks. She just has 12 laps until she wins the Brickyard 500. Although 12 laps doesn't seem that much, but it is long. These long 12 laps could be hurtful for the number 66. She could get caught up in a big crash and be taken out. Fernando right behind her. Almost loses control. "11 laps to go for Peyton McMahon now. She needs to complete 11 more laps until she will be able to win here in Indianapolis. Oh, 3 wide. Oh my goodness, McMahon was lucky there. Charlie Coleslaw. Oh man. Cole did go around. That almost hurt. That almost hurt the 66. Delilah Shipley now about to pass McMahon. You know, she's not. 10 laps to go for Peyton McMahon. The leader is McMahon. If she gets caught up in a wreck, she could possibly lose this race. Over till it's over. Come to 9 laps to go. Round turn 4. Back onto the front straightaway. 9 remaining in Indianapolis. It's been so long since we saw. It's been so long since Peyton McMahon saw the checkered flag, and it's been so long since she was able to go to victory lane. This could potentially be a loss for McMahon and a win for Gillum. Comes to 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go. McMahon needs to complete 8 more perfect, non-mistake laps. Any mistake, any wreck that she gets involved in could hurt her. Could make her lose the Brickyard. Gillum right behind both Cole and McMahon. Gillum on the inside. If Gillum puts McMahon in the wall and makes McMahon lose, that will be something. 7 laps of racing left in Indianapolis. Gillum gets her lap back. She's now on the lead lap. And still a lot of lap cars behind the leader. And now, since McMahon is on the lead lap, this may help her. Cameron Evans in 3rd. Avery Shipley on the lead lap. In 4th. Bowling in the top 10. Johnson is destroyed. Still a lot of lap cars behind the leader. And some more are coming. McMahon around the outside trying to get a great run back on the 19, but can't. Evans looking underneath the 33 and will pass the 33 as now she's gonna go try to pass the 66. Evans looking for one of her laps back, and she does get one of her laps back. This is huge. McMahon staying on the outside. Veteran move by the leader. Any sign of wrecks that happened in front of 66 that she does not avoid would end her race. 5 laps to go for Peyton McMahon. Ella Litzman is out of the race. Bella Gillum 41 seconds back. There's no way that Gillum's gonna win unless McMahon has a mistake. Unless McMahon gets in a wreck or makes a very, very costly mistake in a wreck, Gillum is not going to win. Coming to 4 laps to go. Carson Cole around. McMahon, I think, has this race won. 4 to go. She was almost caught up when that wreck with Carson Cole. Carson Cole is destroyed. And now, come to 3 laps to go. The laps are winding down. Bella Gillum has heavy damage. Huge wreck behind them. Delilah Shipley, Avery Shipley made contact. That was huge. Avery Shipley, Delilah Shipley made contact, I think. Look at this. McMahon, one heck of a run to this group. Coming to 2-2 to go. This could potentially hurt Peyton McMahon. She goes to the outside. McMahon trying to be safe. Trying to be safe in Indy. Comes to 2 laps to go. Gillum's not pitting. There's another wreck. McMahon is involved. Peyton McMahon, heavy damage. 2 laps to go. Evans flips. Cameron Evans flips here in Indy. And a big one happens on the front straightaway. Huge hits by everybody. A lot of chaos in Indy. If McMahon flips, she will be out of the race. And they may still be piling in on the front straightaway. McMahon and Ortega side by side. McMahon coming to 1 lap to go here in Indianapolis. Back onto the front straightaway. There's still cars piling in. McMahon almost hit the 12. That could have been costly. Cameron Evans gets hit hard again. 1 to go. Presented by Credit One Bank for Peyton McMahon. And a front straightaway crash ends Bella Gillum's chances. And they're still piling in as well. And Peyton McMahon. Chaos strikes late. Peyton McMahon is going to be safe here in season 22. Moving on, Peyton McMahon wins the chaotic Brickyard 500. What a finish. A lot of devastating wrecks. And Bella Gillum, when she crosses the line, she will finish in second, her best finish of the year. Gillum, top 10 here in Indianapolis. Great race from Indy. Bella Gillum second. Raymond Carbondale finishes 8th. Wow, a lot of drivers out of the race. We're Darmel 23rd. Evans finished 22nd. But Nick Green was the one that finishes in last. Wow, Scott Stolfren. What happened to Carson? Emma Green did not do good. Wow, Jacob Spencer finishes 7th. Wow. Jacob Spencer may be winning the championship this year because he continues to have a lot of luck. What a race, what a season so far. Next week, the Texas Road doubleheader. Thanks for watching the Brickyard 500 live in Indianapolis.